Alright, here we have it. We have the DJI Air 2S. So I'm very excited about this, and this is the Fly More Bundle Fly More Combo. So if we look on the front, you actually see the DJI Air 2S. You see 2 additional batteries and the remote control. If you look down here, it has a 1 centimeter sensor, and it also has, that's for the camera, for photo and video, and it's ADS-B air sensor. So I'm very excited about that. On this side you see the DJI branding. On the top there's nothing. This side you actually have the web address, www.dji.com. The bottom, there's some information about, well, on the bottom there is actually the barcode and serial number. And then on the back here we actually have some delivery information from when I got it. And then we actually have everything that you will actually find in the box. So in the box itself there is a case. With that case you have, so let's just go over here. We actually have the aircraft. We have a remote control. There are 3 batteries total in this Fly More case. There's a charging hub to actually charge the battery. So there's the hub there, and you can plug 3 batteries in there. There's a battery adapter, a battery bank. There's a travel bag. There's a power adapter. There's an AC cable plug. And then there's RC capable cables. There's 3 of them. There's USB cable. There are filters. So there's 4 filters. There's square propellers. There's 4 sets of propellers. So, 8 sets. So 4 to go on there, and then 4 replacement ones. There is a spare control stick. There's the manual. So, without any further ado, we're just going to use a simple steak knife today. A little cut on that side. A little cut on that side. 1 down the bottom. Oh, peel that off. Man, I am excited about this. Go ahead and get rid of that. So here we are, and we're going to do a little shake. Shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. Shake that box. Shake that box. Woo! And there we go. Oh wow, that's a nice looking side. So inside is all black. Looking in there, it almost looks like it's felt. Oh, on the top there is. It's actually a little bit of felt or a cushion on the top there. The sides are all black. And there is the box there. So we'll set that to the side. We have this nice case. Presentation is very nice. If you set it up, it looks something like this. Okay, so we actually have our case right here. We'll slide that out. So there's our case. That looks very nice. Okay, nothing, black background all the way inside. And then there's a little tab here that says accessories. Obviously, when we pull that out, that's our accessories. And that's the bottom of the box there. So we don't need this anymore. We got rid of that. And now we have our travel bag with what I believe everything inside, and then we have our accessories. So let's set this travel bag to the side, and let's go ahead and jump into the accessories first. Now on the back we actually have a quick start guide, and that's the company logo or branding right there, and this is the Air 2S. So we pop that out, and this actually shows you very quickly how to start and get going using your drone. So we'll come back to this. We'll set this over here, and there's a tab that you pull down on to open that up, and a simple pull. Oops, had it upside down. A simple pull. And there's the box right there. Okay, we don't need that. We'll get rid of that. This is the DJI Air 2S, and this is the safety and the disclaimer. So we have that there, and then we have the accessory guide also that shows us how to use our accessories. So in here we have the cables, additional cables. So that's 1, 2, 3 cables right there. We have our extra blades. Each set of blades, it looks like, is individually packaged. And that's in there very nice. I don't want to mess that up. This right here looks like it's some extra sticks for the joystick, remote control. And this, I don't know what this is. Let's open this up. Oh, I think I know what this is. I think these are the filters. Okay, so this is a nice case right here. Nice plastic case. It has the DJI branding written across it. And if we, let's see, how does this open? There's a little clamp that goes on top. And yes, there's 4 different filters right there. And it tells what the different number is for each filter. So this is actually very nice. The presentation is very nice. It's very simple, straightforward, but nice. Okay, so we're going to take all of this and we're going to also set this over here to the side as well. So we'll put our manuals over here, and this time we'll put our accessories right here. Get rid of that bag. Now here's our travel bag right here, and this is a very nice bag. There's 1 zipper up front here, and then there's 2 zippers. One I guess zipper, 2 zippers on there on the back. And then this actually has a handle on the side that you can carry it, or it has the shoulder strap. And oh look, this has a little card in here. So that's pretty interesting. Okay, we have that right there. And we're going to close that back. We're going to go with the top. I'm going to zip this back. Oh wow. And this is a pocket, so this is a pocket right here, I guess to slide something in there if you need to. But this actually opens up the case right there, and I'm going to fold that back. Okay, there's another zipper on the inside here. And then what we have in here is we actually have our drone. So here's our drone. Very excited about that. Okay, and there is a rubber or plastic sleeve cushioned in there to actually help cushion it, just to keep it protected. So we're going to make sure we keep that in there. Okay, I will definitely assume that those are batteries. I think that's the charging case. There's the remote control. And that looks like it's pretty much it as far as what goes in this bag. So we're going to take the bag and we're going to set the bag. We'll set the bag over on this side. So we got the bag right there. So here's another box, all black box. QVC code for the actual scan. I'm guessing there would be some kind of instructions or directions. So here's our charger. There's a cable that goes to the charger, and that's 1 battery there. That's 2 batteries. And then once again, some more foam, hard foam to actually keep stuff in place. And that looks like that's all that's in this box. I think the foam came out of that side, so we'll close this up. And it actually says accessories right there. And we'll set this over here. So, if I'm a betting man, this is our charger right here. I'm just going to slide it down. And yes, this is where the batteries actually go. I'll come back to this and I'll figure this out in a minute, okay? But we have that there. Here's our actual... Oh! So our charger actually goes right here. That plugs in there. So this is our charger for the house. If you're enjoying the video, hit the thumbs up and subscribe for more videos on the Mavic Air S2 and other exciting videos on Talk Tech. So our extra batteries go in there just like that. I didn't mean to tear that. I like to keep those. So there's 2 of our batteries, and then 1 is actually connected to the drone, or should be connected to the drone. And then here is the cord. So we actually have our cord here. There's a little cover on there. And then that plugs on there. And then this actually goes into the wall socket, and that's how we're able to charge our batteries. So at this point in time, I'm going to go ahead and hook this up so we can charge the batteries. Now you can see the power button on there is green, and the batteries are charging. So while we continue on with this process, we're just going to let the batteries charge on the side. Okay, you can see this battery right here is charging, and the way that it works, I believe, is that it starts from the right and goes to the left. So once this is charged, then it'll move over to that one. But we'll go ahead and set that over here to the side as well. All right, now we have our controller. Okay, we're going to set that paper to the side, and here's our actual controller right here. This is where our phone would go, and our phone is actually going to be the screen. And then you have some cables or wires down there to plug it in. And yep. And then here's our two sticks right here, and they should screw in. And that screws in right there. Alright, these come off. That's where our blades actually go. Okay, and then right here it says, please charge to activate the battery before using for the first time and refer to the quick start guide. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and take this battery off and charge it. So we'll remove that piece right there. And then with the battery, there are two buttons on each side to allow it to eject. So we're just going to grab each side and we're going to slide that out. And we're actually going to add this over here to our battery charging port. So let's make sure we're doing that right. And there we go. And as you can see, it's recalculating the batteries, and this one is still charging. The other two are on standby. Okay. So this is how I was actually reading this. There's a little paper right there that says, press the notch to remove the gimbal protector before turning on power. Okay, so we'll remove that off of there. And then there's our little protector right there to make sure that the gimbal is not harmed during transport. So we have that now, and now we're actually going to switch to the quick start guide. So that's 7, so we have to go in order, obviously. So we want to start off with 1. Number 1 is the DJI Fly app. So let me go ahead and get that and download that. So I actually have the app downloaded, and we're actually going to set the phone to the side, or set it over here or whatever. And we're going to go back to the quick start guide. So some of these steps I've already kind of done. I did out of order. I took the gimbal cover off. We opened up the arms on the drone, and now we need to go ahead and add our blades. So I'm just looking at it, and with the drone facing this way, this would be B, A, B, A. So we're going to remove the rest of these little pieces off of there. And if I'm not mistaken, this is B. We'll set B right there. This is B. We'll set B right here. And then there's A and A. So we'll get A and A. Okay. And then we have those there. So and according to this, we'll just slide those out. And there's a little spot for it to go down in there. So we'll just push down and we'll push and turn just like that. So we got one of those in there. And it's very simple. There's very little, there's a spring on there, and then there's an open spot. You want to push down on there and then turn it here, right, and it's in there. And then we'll do B again over here. And we'll repeat this 2 more times. And what I'm doing is that this is actually turning, so what I'm doing is lining it up and just putting my finger there to keep it from turning, and it turns to the right, and you can tell that it's in there. And then we have one more, and that's going to be right here. And we'll do it one last time. Okay, so we have it. Once again, this rotates, so what I'm doing is just putting my finger there to hold it, and I'm locking it in place. We'll go straight to step 4, and we kind of got ahead of ourselves, or I got ahead of myself, and I actually did step 4 already. So I put both of the handles on there. We pulled out the top, and now we need to plug in our device, and for me this would be the Galaxy Note 20 Ultra. So the one that comes in actually in the controller is for a iPhone. I am going to need to use the USB-C. So this is the one that I want, USB-C to USB-C. This side is the data connection. There's actually, I'm going to plug that right in there. And then I'm going to take my phone and slide my phone in there. Okay, my phone fits in there perfectly. And then I'm also going to connect that to my phone just like so. We want to go ahead and connect the battery. So this battery right here has been charging. We'll take this one out, and it should be as simple as lifting it up. And it slides in there as so. It looks like the remote control also uses a USB-C port. This can actually be charged straight from here. There is a slot for a USB-C port. So that's what this cable here is for. Plug in here. As you can see, that will plug into there. And then this is actually going to go into our remote control. So that's going to go in there like that. Okay. And this is an individual, so this can actually plug into the group. You can plug the individual battery in there. So now the battery and the remote control is charging. So this has a little bit of a charge on it. It's not fully charged, but what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to unplug everything from the charger, and we're actually going to hook it up. Now we're going to go ahead to step 7. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, so the connection guide. Allow access to internal storage. Yes, go to settings. We're going to allow. Okay, DJI request to restart manually. So I'm going to tap that. It's going to wait a minute or two, and then it's going to reopen. Okay, so I went ahead and logged in. So now I'm logged in. This is a recommended fly zone, and I'm going to go ahead to the connections guide. This is the DJI Air 2S. So that is my aircraft. I've done all that stuff already, but it's still walking me through. So it says short press the remote control power button, and then press it again and hold it until, there you go, till I get that beeping. And then I'm going to allow it. Unfold it, remove the side, slide the battery into there, and short press the aircraft power button, then hold it. So just the same way we did it. So short press and hold it. So I had to hold it for 4 seconds to pair it. Now it's paired. So as you can see, it is connected. There's some more stuff that's asking us to do. And now we're going to activate. It's restarting the aircraft now. It's also calibrating at the same time. Okay, so the activation was successful as we've seen. And we go ahead and push done. DJI. So it talks about DJI Care Refresh. And then you can do the activation code or purchase now. We're going to skip that and come back to it. Okay, so there's some updates. So we're going to go ahead and get the updates. There's a slight humming sound that's coming from the actual drone itself. So during a firmware update, the drone is shut off and started back up again. We're at 70%, we still got 30% to go. Alright, so the firmware update is 100% completed. We're going to go ahead and go to Go Fly. At this point in time, the camera's seeing what you're seeing, or what I'm seeing, or what it's seeing. So we have that there. And let's go ahead to the takeoff. Alright, so what you're seeing is some footage I actually took the same day flying the drone around. And man, can I tell you, I had a great time with the Mavric Air S2 just flying around. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button if you like the video and subscribe. I'm going to have plenty more with the Mavric Air 2S and a lot of other cool tech here on the channel. And I'm telling you what, the next video, man, the next video is really going to blow your mind on what happened the same day. I'll post that next week. But other than that, this has been another exciting episode of Talk Tech, and I am out.